Good day, ma'am. I'm Angel Marie Usano from BSL English 1. And my report for today is all about the Waray language. The Waray language is spoken in the provinces of Samar, Northern Samar, Eastern Samar, and parts of Leyte and Biliran. It is also known as Waray-Waray, Winaray, or Leyte Samarnon. The name Waray comes from a word that non-speakers often hear, which means none, nothing, or not. So the Waray language means none, nothing, or not. The formal name of the language is Leyte Samarnon or Binisaya. So this is the example of their language. Maupay nga adlaw, good morning. Maupay nga kulok, good afternoon. Damo nga salamat. Thank you very much. Waray sa payon, you're welcome. Maaram ka magtagalog. Do you speak Tagalog? Di ako maaram magtagalog. I don't speak Tagalog. So, the Waray-Waray are indigenous group of people who live in the Eastern Visayas region of the Philippines. They are generally farmers who live in small villages on the islands of Samar, Eastern Leyte, and Biliran. The Waray-Waray are also known for preserving their pre-Christian beliefs and folklore. They are also known for their strong tradition of literature and verse. And the primary livelihood of the Waray-Waray people of the Philippines is farming and fishing. Waray-Waray farmers grow rice, grapes for wine, coconut and durian. They perform rituals to invoke nature and ancestors, spirits for good harvest. Waray-Waray fisher folk ask permission from water spirits for safely at sea and a good catch. Waray-Waray produce native wine including tuba from coconut palm, manyang from the palm tree, and pangasi from fermented rice. Waray-Waray people live in small villages in a mostly rural region on the Pacific shore. So they live in guys sila sa lapit sa dagat or sa baybay. They live in baybayons. Baybayons is lapit sa dagat. Sturdy houses made of bamboo. So ang ilang mga balay is made of the bamboo, clay, and palm leaves. So this is my report today, ma'am, and thank you.
Waray culture is rich with the traditions, beliefs, and practices that are unique to the Waray people of the Philippines. First is language and alphabet. The Waray speak Waray or Samarnon, a Visayan language of the Austronesian family. They also have their own alphabet and Waray-Waray. The Waray people speak Waray or Samarnon, a language belonging to the Visayan branch of the Austronesian language family. They have their own alphabet called Waray-Waray, which represent their linguistic identity. And next, we have literature. The Waray have a strong traditions of verse literature that is often recited or chanted. Waray culture is known for its rich traditions of oral literature, particularly in the form of verse. These verses are often recited or chanted, showing the community creative and connections to oral storytelling. And next, we have family and community. Family and community are important in Waray culture, which is traditionally patriarchal. Family and community holds a central role in the Waray culture, reflecting their deeply rooted value. Traditionally, the Waray culture is patriarchal, meaning leadership and authority within families and community are often male dominant. These slides emphasize the richness and distinctiveness of Waray culture within the Philippines. And last is religion. The Waray are religious and celebrate fiestas to honor their patronal saint. They also perform rituals to invoke nature's and ancestor spirit for a good harvest. The Waray are deeply religious and celebrate fiestas to honor their patronal saint. In addition, to Catholic practices, they perform ritual to invoke nature and ancestor spirit, particularly for blessing like a good harvest. So, we have here some example of festival. First is Pindatus Kasadyaan Festival in Tacloban and Leyte, a June festival with street dancing and body painting to honor Leyte's history and culture. And Pindatus Kasadyaan Festival is a vibrant June celebrating featuring street dancing and body painting symbolizing the rich history and culture of Leyte. Next is Sangyao Festival in Tacloban and Leyte. Celebrate every June 29 with dance and parades for the Fest of Santo Niño. Held every June 29, it features dances and parades in honor of the Fest of Santo Niño, the child of Jesus. Next is Padulong Festival in Burungon, Eastern Samar. Combines folklore and religious to honor the Virgin Mary. Ang Padulong Festival combines folklore and religious, paying homage to the Virgin Mary through colorful celebration. These festivals demonstrate the Waray's strong faith, culture pride, and sense of community through creative and meaningful traditions.
Dance. The Waray are known for their love of music, especially the Koratsa, a courtship dance that is often performed at weddings. At the end of the dance, the couple is showered with money, which is believed to bring them more blessings. Meaning of Koratsa is a traditional dance that mimic between a rooster and hen. It is often performed during the wedding's community and it is also accompanied by spirit played music or on traditional instrument. Next is the Waray music. Uses tradition instrument such as the gabang is a wooden instrument that looks similar to a xylophone. Next is the art and craft. Waray craftsmanship is renowned for the intricate weaving pattern, wood carving, and traditional pottery. Next is the banig weaving. Woven sleeping mats and floor covering made from buri, a type of palm leaf. Next is the abaka. Abaka weaving products made from the fibers of the abaca plants, including baskets, bags, and hats. Wood carving. Decorative wooden objects including statues, furnitures, and household items. Wood carving. This carving often depict Catholic imaginary or local wildlife, blending traditional and faith in their arts. Next is the abaca weaving. It is woven into different products including ropes, hats, bags, and traditional garments. The craft is both artistic and functional, showcasing the versatility of abaca. Next is the pottery making. Clay artwork used for functional objects such as a jar, bowls, and plates. Pottery making. In other words, the Waray-Waray are known for their pottery skills, shaping clays into jars, pots, and cooking utensils. Pottery is both an art and utilitarian craft, with pieces often used for storing water, grains, or cooking foods.
Good evening, ma'am. I am Claire Ashley Bicame. Today I would be reporting a part of Waray language. So let's start. The Waray-Waray people of the Philippines have a variety of beliefs including animism, Roman Catholicism, and ancestor veneration. So, ang mga Waray people ay maraming pinaniniwalaan. So, we have first animism. Before Spanish colonization, the Waray practiced animism, believing plants, animals, and objects held spiritual power. They worship a supreme being like Kanlaon or Badhala, and lesser deities called Diwata who oversaw aspects of life. So, bago pa dumating ang Spanish, ang mga Waray people ay naniniwala na ang mga tanim, hayop o bagay ay mayroong spiritual power at sumasamba din sila sa mga Badhala at Diwata. Second, we have Roman Catholicism. After the Spanish arrival, the Waray adopted Roman Catholicism but retained some animistic practices like ancestor veneration. So pagdating ni Spanish, ang mga Waray people ay unti-unti nagiging Kristyanismo, ang kanilang relihiyon. Pero may mga sinaunang paniniwala pa rin sila na sinusunod, katulad ng pagbibigay karangalan sa kanilang mga ninuno. Third, we have Babaylans. The Waray have spiritual figures called Babaylans, who are healers, shaman, or miracle workers. Babaylans were usually female, but some were men or transvestites. So, ang Waray ay mayroong spiritual leaders na tinatawag na Babaylan. They can heal, do rituals, and perform miracles. Mostly sa Babaylan, babae, pero meron din lalaki ngunit binabae. Sumusuot ng pananamit ng babae. Next, we have the Waray food. So, Waray food is a traditional cuisine from the Eastern Visayas region of the Philippines that uses local ingredients like coconut, seafood, and root crops. First, we have binagol, a sweet sticky cake like dessert wrapped in banana leaves. So, binagol, the name means placed in a coconut shell, from the Visayan word bagol, which means coconut shell. Then, the second, we have moron, a rice cake made with glutinous rice, coconut milk, sugar, chocolate, and vanilla. It's similar to suman, but moron is usually paired with coffee or sikwate, a local chocolate drink. So, moron, similar sa suman, also known as chocolate moron or chocolate suman. Pwedeng i-partner sa coffee or chocolate drink. Pwede din gawing snack lang. So, that's all. Thank you.